Good morning. It's a work day today, but I wanted to get some studying done in the morning, so I woke up a little earlier than usual. Starting the day with a glass of warm water to heat up my body. I'll first get ready for the day and then dive into shadowing practice. Lately, the mornings have been so cold that it's hard to get out of bed. But even during these chilly winter days, I wanted to keep up with my morning routine. So I thought I'd share some tips on how I keep it going despite the cold. Office now, and I'm diving straight into studying. Today's focus is on listening practice. Since I brought my iPad, I plan to work efficiently and keep things moving. I believe using multiple devices makes studying much smoother. The only problem is my iPad is running out of storage and I can't update anymore. I think it's probably time to get a new one. Anyways, I'd like to talk about this video's main topic, and I think morning routines are all about just getting out of bed. If you manage that, you've already won. And to make that happen in winter, warming up the environment is crucial. This might sound obvious, but when it's freezing, it's hard to get moving. So creating a comfortable space is the most important thing. And what I do is that I turn on a heater an hour before waking up and start the day with a glass of warm water and keep a fluffy warm jacket next to my bed. These might seem like small steps, but if they help me get moving, they're absolutely worth it. And another important thing is minimizing unnecessary decision making in the morning. For example, I use time-saving makeup routines and I eat almost the same breakfast every morning. I decide what to wear and prepare all the bags and things the night before. I'm not like Steve Jobs, so wearing the exact same outfit every day is a bit extreme for me. And another important thing is that lowering the bar. Just getting up and doing something productive is already a win, so give yourself lots of credit. It's time for studying, and I'm gonna start with some reading practice going through Nikkei Asia. I'm already on my second round of reading, but I realized I still haven't memorized the words I looked up last time, and it's so frustrating. I don't enjoy staring at a vocabulary list or forcing myself to memorize words. It feels too much like studying and not fun at all. So instead, I reread the same material several times, focus on reading a lot within the same genre to build familiarity. While reading, I noticed that I wasn't fully absorbing the content. It felt like the words were just passing through my brain, so I decided to use ChatGPT as part of my training. I'll summarize the article I read, have ChatGPT review my summary, engage in a simple discussion about the topic. ChatGPT is really helpful because it asks thought-provoking questions and forces me to explore better ways to express myself. But I've realized I need to set a time limit, like an hour, because the discussions can go on forever. But I think this training is very helpful for me because I plan to take an English proficiency exam next year for the first time in a while, and I wanted to incorporate more output-focused practice to prepare for the speaking test. Good morning. Starting the day with some shadowing practice. I'm working with long, fast-paced audio files, so it's not something I can finish in one time. I've been practicing the same section for several days now, usually spending around 10 minutes on each morning. As soon as I arrive at the office, it's time to continue studying, and today I will focus on listening again. I also want to share some tips for maintaining my morning routines. So back to where we were, and another thing I do is tracking. I use an app to log my activities. Back in my university entrance exam days, I kept a record of what I did every day like a journal, how many hours I studied, and the total accumulated time. It really motivated me, so I've continued this habit even after graduating. And this time of year, I also think it's important to keep spirits up with the festive mood of Christmas. For example, I enjoy a piece of chocolate from an advent calendar every morning. It's a sweet, comforting moment I look forward to. And I also plan Christmas parties on weekends or visit Christmas markets after work. By scheduling these fun activities, I feel more motivated to make good use of my weekday mornings for myself. I also count down to the end of the year as part of my routine. It helps me to stay focused on making the most of each day for the rest of the year. And lastly, the most important thing is having a reason that drives you. It might sound abstract, but when you have something you must do, you'll find the energy to do it, even if you're tired or sleepy. Think about how you always manage to wake up when you absolutely can't afford to be late. So to keep going, you need clear goals and a sense of purpose. So ask yourself, why am I doing this? How do I want to grow? What do I need to focus on? And once you can clarify these, you can streamline your morning routine and focus on what truly matters. Good morning. Today I failed my early wake-up challenge and hit snooze for an extra 30 minutes. But I won't give up. I'll do what I can do before leaving the house. Starting with the shadowing practice. How do you all approach shadowing? For me, I've always been strict about relying on just my ears. Since my goal is to improve listening, I avoid looking at scripts at first because I feel it weakens my auditory skills. And of course, after listening several times, I'll check the script to confirm what I've missed, but my ultimate goal is to rely entirely on listening. After a quick breakfast, I'll squeeze in about 20 minutes of focused study before heading out. I've been doing my listening practice in interpretation style format, and today I feel particularly sharp. The words and content are sinking in effortlessly. I think consistency is paying off. Repeated practice with the same material seems to be training my brain. Feeling those moments of I get it now makes studying so enjoyable. Today, I'm focusing on desk work after spending yesterday outside the office. With more year-end greetings happening, I can't help but feel the year 2024 is close to the end and we're heading to 2025. Christmas excitement will quickly give way to the new year, and it's a reminder that time flies so fast. Every year, I reflect on how much of my goals I've achieved, and for this year, I'm happy to say I've accomplished something I've been striving for. I'm so fulfilled and I can't wait for my bonus, so maybe it's time to think what I want to treat myself for all my hard work. Have you all come up with your idea for a self-reward? Well, that's it for today's vlog. Stay warm and take care as we head toward the end of the year. See you!